everyone. For the month of February, I am doing a freezer and pantry challenge. So for the whole month of February, how it goes is whatever you have in your freezers and whatever you have in your pantry, you have to make meals out of it. And the only thing you buy from the store is any essentials that you would need, which would consist of your milk, bread, eggs, butter, that kind of stuff, and staple items that you use almost on a weekly basis. Now, our staple items consist of beans, rice, and pasta. That's our staple items. Our essentials is, like everybody, milk, bread, eggs, butter, that kind of stuff. As far as I understand, you're not supposed to buy like any meats or anything like that, any meats, any seafood, pork, that type of stuff. So if you have any of, you have to use what you have in your freezer and in your pantries to make up meals. This is a way where it also cleans out your freezer and pantry to see exactly what you have in there, and to be creative and come up with different types of meals to make with the stuff that you already have on hand. So I went online and I found this freezer inventory sheet. This is from happyhectic.com. It was a free printable, and I went and I printed out just a couple of sheets because I have a chest freezer in my garage. So we're going to go back there and we're going to list everything we have in our chest freezer. Then I have the front freezer, which is the side-by-side refrigerator freezer, and we're going to go through that and see what we have in that. And then I have a small pantry, and then I have 2 cabinets that carries most of all my canned goods. And then whatever we have in there, except for things that I have to buy from the store, which would be essentials and the 3 staple items that we always use on a weekly basis. So this sheet goes, you put your item down and you put how many you have of that particular item. You don't have to put the date. Most people, when they have food in their freezers and pantries, they usually eat it up by the expiration date that's on it, which I do the same too. So you can put the date down if you want to, but I'm not going to put the date down. I'm not going to do that on this sheet. And I printed one out. This is for my back freezer. This will be for my front freezer. And this will be for my pantry and my 2 cabinets, what I have of inventory in those. Which most of the 2 cabinets is mostly our canned goods and, some rice that we're using right now. A couple of little box items, that kind of stuff. And the object of, if you do buy staples and essentials from the store, which you're probably going to have to because you can't go a whole month. You're going to need milk, you're going to need bread, you're going to need eggs and stuff like that, is to try to keep it under what your actual budget would be for that month. I try to set my budget between $400 and $500, depending on if I have extra money, then I'll throw extra money in for the food. My son does the same thing. But my half for the food is usually $200 a month. So if I can keep that under $200 a month, because I'm going to shoot for is $200 a month, and try to keep it under that, which is buying the essentials and the staple items, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to set myself an amount and say, oh, well, I'm going to stay, like $150 for the month of February. I might go over that $150. As long as I stay under the $200, whether it's $190, $180, as long as it's under the $200, I'll be happy with that. Because I have been the last couple of months, I have been going over in food, at least by between $50 and $60 every month I've been going over in food. So this is going to keep me accountable for what I have in my freezer, to use up what's in my freezers, to use up what's in my pantry and my cabinets, and only buy the things that I'm going to need, my staple items and my essential items that I'm going to need for the month of February. Now, I'm like, for me, our essentials is milk, bread, eggs, produce, because my daughter-in-law and I are both vegetarians. My husband and my 2 sons, they do eat meat. So I didn't have to buy a lot of meat, because if I buy the bigger packages of meat, I always split them and get at least 2 to 3 separate meals out of one package of meat. So our essentials for us, especially for me and my daughter-in-law, is a lot of produce. You know, a lot of things for salads, frozen vegetables, you know, that type of things is what we eat. And then I make non-essential, like non-meat items, which is I do make a lot of soups. The weather is a little cool down here right now in Florida, and I try to, you know, try to make some soups and stuff, because soups always last us in our house at least 2 days with soups, depending on what type of soup I make. So I do make a lot of non-meat soups, which is good, where my daughter-in-law and I can you know, eat that. But let's go into the back freezer, and what I'll do is I'll show you what's in my back freezer, and then I will write it down on here, because trying to maneuver the camera with you showing you what's in my freezer and then trying to write at the same time is going to be a little bit difficult for me. But we're going to go check in the back freezer. We're going to see what we have in our back freezer. Then we're going to go through our front freezer here in the kitchen, my side-by-side refrigerator. We're going to see what we have in our front freezer, if we can come up with any meals with that. And then we are going to check our pantry, and we're going to check our 2 cabinets. And then at the end, I'm going to come up with a meal plan. I'm going to do a meal plan for the week, not for the whole month of February. I'm just going to do a meal plan for the week. And if there's anything that I have to get from the store of any essentials or staple items that I need from the store, then I will show you that haul of what I had to pick up for that week for our essentials and staples. But let's go check out the back freezer. We are out in our chest freezer out in the garage, and what we have is, if you can look down, I'm holding the camera because I don't want to, and that tripod's not going to be able to do it. We have a turkey, the turkey, and we have some Beyond Meat sausages. We got a package of sweet Italian turkey sausage. I have some chicken breast down there. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can pull it out here. Okay. Oops. Sorry about that. Fresh chicken breast down there. We have some not Beyond Meat, Garden. We have some Breyers low smart carb fudge pops. We got 2 boxes of those. We have some Enlighten down there. Alright, we got a package of ground beef. We have, I don't know if you can see it, but there is a package of ground turkey down there, and then there is the Enlightened ice cream bars. We have a Garden home style beefless tips. My son likes these. And we have beefless crumbles, and that is in the big part there. Let me move this over and we'll get to that. On the shelf here we have a couple boxes of pretzels, 3 boxes of pretzels. We have these Enlightened. They are little mini cheesecakes. If anybody tried these, let me know what you think about them. I was not a big fan of them, but my son likes them. I have another package of ground turkey, and I have a box of mini vegetable spring rolls we have down there. Now we have in the basket here, have Italian sausage. This is all meatless stuff. We got crispy chicken, mandarin orange chicken. We have another beefless tips. We have a turkey cutlet, meatless meatballs, and a bag of broccoli florets. That is in the back freezer, so we will go into the refrigerator because I have a ham, but that is still in the refrigerator. So we will go check the refrigerator. Okay, in the refrigerator I have a ham. Now the ham, I will get at least a week's worth of meals out of that. And then the rest is just regular standard stuff, you know, your eggs, your butter, your milk, cheeses and stuff down in the crisper there, you know, your condiments on the doors and stuff, butter up in the thing. But yeah, that's what we have in the refrigerator. So anything with essentials in the refrigerator is, you have to buy those every week, your essentials. And like I said, the staples in our house is rice, beans, and pasta. But yeah, that's what's in our refrigerator, so I will show you what's in the freezer. Okay, we're in my front freezer, and in here I don't have a lot. I keep mostly food in here that I'm going to be making during the week, and some quick meals for my daughter-in-law and I that are like non-meat versions. So we'll go through and we'll show you what we have. I apologize if it's a little dark. The light is on, but I don't know why it does that. Okay. We have on the door, I have my daughter-in-law's. She likes these taki things. She's the only one that eats these. So that's like a meal for her. And we got some waffles. There we go. Now you can see a little better already. We got some waffles in here. And this is a plant-based chicken fajita. Plant-based chicken fajita. These are like quick meals for my daughter-in-law for like dinner or breakfast. We have, this is just some brown gravy and some ice cream. A couple little mini muffins for my son for a quick breakfast for him. A couple little pints of ice cream. These are smoked apple sage sausages. These are plant-based, and I have about 3 of these. So that's definitely, if me, my daughter-in-law, and my one son will eat those, that's 3 separate meals. I have 3 of 4 packs, so that's 3 separate meals. I have an 8-pack of hot dogs. This is 2 separate meals for my husband and my 2 boys. In the back here, another thing of mini muffins for my son. Back there, that's just a couple pieces of carrot cake in there. Yes, carrot cake you can freeze, and it doesn't dry it out. I have some pretzels. It's my husband for a quick snack for him. I also have in here, there's a hamburger in here for my one son. He doesn't eat anything with tomato sauce, so when I make like pasta or something, he has a burger. I have some meatballs. Let me put that up there. These are meatballs that I made extra meatballs to put into sauce. And then we have a pound of bacon, and we have these are maple pork sausages, And then down in the bottom, move you down just a tiny bit more. And I'll move you over this way a little. Okay. I will pull this out, and in here it's just, I have some flounder fish and some frozen fruit, frozen vegetables, some multicolor green peppers. Okay, now we're in my pantry. I have a small pantry, but on the top, as you can see, I don't know if I can get you. Okay, on my top shelf, let me see if I can get this a little, there we go. On the top shelf is just where I keep all my cereals and some chips. Let me open this up a little more. And some chips up there. Then we have, on the next shelf, I have all my pastas, some crackers, and some other sides for like mac and cheese and things like that. I will write all this down afterwards because this video will take really long to do, so I will do that off camera. Alright, in the next shelf is where I keep, my bags that I need for the storage bags, and I got some rice and some more crackers and the foil, and then down on the bottom is where we keep all of the drinks, Powerades, sparkling waters, that kind of stuff in the bottom there. So now we're going to move over to our pantry. Okay, I want to say in my cabinet, not my pantry. This is where I keep a whole bunch of my canned goods. I'm not going to go through it all, but I have carrots, I have puree, I have paste to make homemade sauce. I have canned potatoes and stuff back there. I have tomato sauce, and I don't know if you can see in there in the back, it's kind of dark, but up on the top shelf there, if you can see, on the top shelf there, I have like a little bit of some canned fruit and stuff back there. So that is what's in this little small cabinet here. Okay, I don't know if you can see it very well, but I have a lot of canned beans and some more canned fruit all the way up on the top. I don't know if you can see that all the way up on the top. Some canned fruit, and it's all the way up on the top. A couple of cans of soup, which I could probably do soup and sandwich one night for dinner. Then we have on the second shelf, the middle shelf, we have a lot of canned beans and some coffee. And then on the last shelf, we have some, let me see if I can move some things around. And, okay. This is some sugar sweetener. We have some rice, we have some brown sugar, some farina, and we have, this is pancake mix. And then of course we have some honey. Let me open up this other one, close this, bring this over here. And we have some almond butter and cornstarch, some peanut butter, basic essentials that you would need, sugar, seasonings, like I said, cornstarch, that kind of stuff in here. What is this? Oh, shake and bake. Okay, I completely forgot I had that. So I will be writing all this down so I know what I have. Sprinkles for my son's ice cream. But that's what's in that cabinet there. And down on the bottom, I might have a couple of things. I have, sorry about that, some iced tea mix. I have, like oils and vinegars, and I have 1 can of yams. Okay, I forgot to show you, this is my mini pantry. This is where we keep the extra salad dressings, peanut butter, applesauce, extra like chicken broth, vegetable broth. That's that kind of stuff there. Some like drinks you put in waters, some tuna, oatmeal, So that is what's in the little mini pantry down here. It's pretty much the overflow for any of the dressings that we put in the refrigerator and stuff like that. And then on the top, close this up, on the top it's just like chips and oatmeal that we have open, crackers and some hot cocoa, some more oatmeal and stuff like that, my son's ramen. Okay, this is everything from my back freezer and my front freezer. I put them both on the same paper here, so this way we can I can keep track of what's in the front freezer and what's in the back freezer. So we got that, and then these are from the bottom cabinet and the top cabinet that I have there. The stuff that we have in there to make some meals out of. And then I have in my big pantry, which is mostly just like chips and cereals, extra like rice sides and rice, that kind of stuff. And then my mini pantry, which has the overflow of the dressings, the canned tuna, peanut butter, extra peanut butter, you know, that kind of stuff. So this is what we are going to make meals out of for the first week, and I will show you my meal plan. Alright, this is my meal plan. This is from Monday to Sunday. I don't have anything written down for Sunday yet, because I'm up in the air what I want to do. But Monday is going to be tilapia with rice. Tuesday is going to be sausage and peppers. Wednesday we're going to do tacos. Thursday we're going to do ham sandwiches, because I have that whole ham that I can get at least a week's worth of meals off of that. So we're going to do some ham sandwiches and some potato salad. Friday we're going to do leftovers. I'm going to make homemade sauce on Saturday. I have spaghetti and I have frozen meatballs. So I'm going to use that. And then Sunday, I'm not too sure. If we have anything left over from Saturday, then we'll probably do leftovers again on Sunday. If not, I can throw like a egg bake or something like that together real quick, because I still have some peppers and stuff like that in the house. But this is what the meal plan is going to be looking at. This is just for the first week. This is going to start Monday, and it's going to go to Sunday. So hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. If you go out, please stay safe, stay healthy, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.